Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Antetokounmpo. Durant is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2.
Well, you see the unlimited range of Kevin Durant, and how easy is it to the Slim Reaper?
Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
O'Neal sets the screen for Durant. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Orlando's ball. Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. Hits the jumper in space. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Durant against James. KD looking around. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. A shot. No good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, SGA. Durant against Pippen. Clock at 6. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Good work defensively by Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar outside. That's to Curry. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Here's Shaq. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giannis. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And they double up James. Pippen with the wide open look. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail. SGA on the wing. Back to Durant. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A 3 from Wembanyama. Sacramento again missing. James, the pass to Curry. Antetokounmpo against Pippen. Back to Curry. Lots of room. And it's Orlando with another.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Giannis kicks to Shaq. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Orlando. They lead by 4. SGA finds KD. 6 on the shot clock. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, that's the poise of Kevin Durant. He knows he has the advantage inside over just about anyone in this league.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's James. Nothing on the board. The 17-footer. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, Stephen Curry so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
And Giannis throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Chamberlain. Stephen Curry's out there with Pippen. Then it's Kareem, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. And here is Durant. O'Neal is screen on James. Durant against LeBron. Durant kicks to Antetokounmpo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry looking around. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Curry with the steal. Pass to Pippen. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
LeBron kicks to Pippen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good defense by Wembanyama. On offense, here are the Kings. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Shea gets it to go despite the contact.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Durant in the corner. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shaq with a screen on Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Shaq going to work inside.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry to stop the run. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Durant against James. Durant going to work inside.
You see how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Durant against LeBron. Nifty move. Durant, no good. And so James will bring it up with the Magic. That's to Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Kings leading. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. SGA surveying the defense. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Pippen. James outside. 2 on the clock. That one misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Kings on top, up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, yeah. Let's hear it for the participant.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Orlando trailing here. On the court right now for the Kings. Antetokounmpo is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Wembanyama in at the power forward position. Curry's shot is good.
It's very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, KD. Off target from outside. Pippen, the pass to Curry. Back to Pippen. Outside Curry. And it's good off the back rim and in. 16 points for Stephen Curry.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammates.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. And the rejection by Pippen. Antetokounmpo against Curry. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Timeout called by the Kings. The Kings trail by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Durant. Tough two from Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Pippen, the pass to James. That three off the mark. And Wembanyama up top. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. And it's Orlando with the rebound. LeBron kicks to Pippen. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. O'Neal with the rebound. The Kings trail. KD passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes in there.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Curry. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Curry to the middle. A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. And here they go. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis sets a screen for SGA. From the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Durant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. James finds Pippen. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Pippen. James in the high post. Pass to Chamberlain. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The three, Pippen. Sacramento grabs the miss. To the inside for the lead. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. From deep, James hangs home the trifecta. LeBron's got 8 points.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Here's Giannis. No good off the front iron. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Chamberlain is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Curry. Then it's Pippen. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Wembanyama. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Curry with the bounce pass. And here's James outside.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
On the wing, Giannis. And stolen by James. Curry wide open, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Timeout, Sacramento. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here is Durant. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
James misses. So it's Sacramento. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Back to Giannis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's the Magic's ball. Now James. 11 feet away. And it's off. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, and the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Sacramento, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Outside SGA. LeBron against KD. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Puts up the 3. That does not go. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Sacramento with the ball. After LeBron James's miss. Steps back. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Deflects the pass. O'Neal with the steal. It's out of bounds. Pass touched by O'Neal.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Stolen by O'Neal. Giannis with it. He's picked up by James. SGA. Another chance here. O'Neal with the second chance points. Great effort.
The strength of O'Neal, it is otherworldly.
Chamberlain a screen. Now James. It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by KD. Shot clock at 6. He'll put it up there. O'Neal there for the rebound. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Durant. No good from 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Kings, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. The Magic called timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Takes a step back. James.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws, good for James.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Timeout, Sacramento. Giannis outside. Got it.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
The Magic called timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about
a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
It's James. The 8-footer. Good.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Timeout, Kings. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Stephen Curry's out there with Pippen. Then it's Kareem. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
Now, here's SGA. Now, Wembanyama. Off target from outside. And here is Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Kings trailing. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Durant. The long shot, no good. Outside Pippen. Chamberlain down low. SGA defending. James outside. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
High post, KD. Working on James. KD sends the pick for Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. Durant fires. O'Neal. Ooh, fierce move by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
That one goes. Count it.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Now here's Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Curry outside, shoots the 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Curry's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Here's O'Neal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shaq is screen on Pippen. It falls!
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
James in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Not that time. It won't go. Here's O'Neal. And Benyama. Oh, the dunk!
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
The Magic called timeout. Now here's James. Chamberlain with a screen on Giannis. LeBron drives in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead. Timeout, Sacramento. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heat. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
So Cleveland will get first possession. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
James against Curry. Leonard for three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Basket's good. And Curry's got the ball here for Sacramento. 4-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And that one's good. James.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James deciding where to go with it. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Now here's Wembanyama. James, right side. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Again, Cleveland scores.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Curry. Wing shot on the way. O'Neal pulls it in. And here are the Cavaliers now, leading by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Here's James. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points for LeBron James.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Curry passes to Leonard. They set the pick. Here's Mutombo. Knocks it loose. James with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And he lobs it up top. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to James. Outside SGA. Counted from distance.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Curry. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. And here's Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside O'Neal. There's a screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game.
It's the Sacramento Kings.
Kings trail by 10. Now Curry. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry to stop the drought. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 5.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in. I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Now here's Leonard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Curry. Over Wembanyama. Curry, no good.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Now here is James. No good with the triple. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo outside. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead, up by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. We've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Curry. Leonard with the ball. Fires for 3. They get it back. Chamberlain. Here's Mutombo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Dikembe Mutombo.
And that one misses. Cleveland leading by 5. Fires the 3. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist by Wembanyama.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And the Cavs with possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. James can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Here's Chamberlain. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Leonard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Mutombo. Sacramento passing it around. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Curry. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Here they come, fans. Your 9-1-6 crew. Let's hear it.
3 on the clock. Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers lead by 8. O'Neal passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to O'Neal. Now Wembanyama. He's covered by Curry. Double on Wembanyama. James outside. Beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Antetokounmpo. SGA covering. Curry against James. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tough situation for the defense inside. With Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Wembanyama. James up top. Over Leonard. And it falls all over the rim and in. James has got 11 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. DA, back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal, and Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. 1:16 left to play in the first half. And here's Wembanyama. No made baskets yet.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. No one near him. The shot's good on the assist by James. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Kings trail by 9. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Chamberlain passes to Mutombo. And here's Curry. Check by James. Off the mark there with a 3.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here is James. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by Sacramento. Mutombo has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard for 3. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
And so it's Cleveland leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums! Thinking about the shots. Too bad. Give it up for the participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Curry. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's O'Neal. James outside. Giannis with the rebound. Kings trail by 6. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Here's Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Curry. Uncovered. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Now, here is James. 11 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Pass to Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. 3-pointer off the mark. Cleveland leading by 4. SGA finds James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Leonard. This one for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Leonard's gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. Leonard against James. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James.
2 minutes remaining.
Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
O'Neal passes to Wembanyama. Back to O'Neal. James, a screen on Curry. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Curry. The three, James controls the rebound and the putback. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Because Shaquille O'Neal is so big and so athletic and so relentless, it's really hard to keep him off the glass.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. The three is up. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Yep, that one's good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Over James. Curry's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Wembanyama. James against Curry. James, that's good. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
The three from Curry. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by James. Over on Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Wembanyama out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's James, and it's O'Neal in at the 4.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Kings trail by 13. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Now Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
SGA passes to James. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Curry. Leonard for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 20.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
The Kings call timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's James with the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
That free throw good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Curry. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. From downtown. It's off.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now James. Clock at 6. Can't get it.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Mutombo. Curry against James. And another miss by Sacramento. And here are the Cavaliers now. Big run right now for them. 11-2. 4-3. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:21 left in the final quarter. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. He's off on the second. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Curry passes to Chamberlain. Sacramento passing it around. Here's the pick. Pass to Leonard. The 3 from Curry.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
James outside. Shot blocked. And they'll get another chance. Back to Wembanyama. Over Curry. Money from 17 feet out.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Can they get it? Drills it from deep.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Cleveland dominating the game. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Antetokounmpo against so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.